What's up? The king is here. As you can see, we're all sitting here waiting people to be allowed to be a part of the live. And finally, wow, and the first time in like weeks, people are actually getting notifications. I appreciate that. Another Drake video. The last one I put out was, I think, yesterday. When he actually put out the freestyle. So you guys wanted to know what was happening. Why was he putting out all these freestyles all of a sudden? That's what you guys were. Why is Drake doing this all of a sudden? I feel you. I got on him and told him about, I don't know for what reason, my account keep getting spammed and then people weren't getting their notifications. And if YouTube has the best tech guys in the world working at Google, it's clear to see there's a problem. So I had to have a conversation with them to fix that for you guys. But we all know what this stems from. Now, the freestyle sessions that we had, Cranky Crookshire, I see you, bruh. Yes, I was on the Star Report, I think 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, thank you, Ashley. We even got fake academics in here. I mean, yeah, it's jumping off today. Doug's in here. Doug find his way to the live. He don't care if they send a notification or not. Doug finds his way to the live stream. Now, before I continue, none of what I'm about to tell you has anything to do with Jay Prince. Okay? Jay Prince didn't tell me anything or nothing like this at all. Okay? So don't assume it just because me and Jay Prince was at the book signing. He's putting Pusha T out of business. He's putting good music out of business right now. Good music ain't getting allowed to breathe. Drake is it's surgical summer, and he's cutting out all the clowns. He outsold Nas, Kanye and Cudi, Kanye's album, Pusha, Tiana Taylor. Drake has outsold them already. Did you hear me? Nas came out. Nas album came out. Nas. That was the anchor. Nas album was the anchor. Nas album was great. I love Nasir. But right, exactly. And the buzz came and went like this. Boom, boom. But Nas don't really care because Nas just made $80 million outside of rap. So when you make 80 million plus outside of rap, you gonna be concerned about this album. You like, look, I gave y'all the album, do what y'all want to do with it. The number one album song of the next week will be In My Feelings. Gunner, the reason why I don't do any more boxing videos is because you guys don't support it. I don't know if YouTube's not sending it to you guys or whatever, but nobody seems to be watching the boxing videos. I did an interview with Bob Arum live. Hardly nobody even went or watched it and everything. And that video reveals everything. Everything. Everything that's coming up, all the fights that's getting ready to happen for next year, the year after that. So we'll get to that. But now let's get to Drake. You see, this is why I drug this out before I got to the point, is because some people come in here and they want to hit the information right away, and then they don't, then they leave. That's great. I love those people. Thank you for showing up right away. But for the people that stick around and actually listen, who are really the actual fans, you guys get the information first. Now, while Drake is overseas, he's giving the overseas fans a dose because he knows the United States DJs, most of the guys like the Ebro, Flex, and they don't have a DJ over there at, you know, at Power 105. They got Envy. So that lets you know where they stand. Now, let's move forward, shall we? Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna go deal with Shady 95 and none of those dudes. Listen, he loves overseas DJs because their focus is more on the music. They don't get caught up in all the garbage that everybody else do. They normally promote the music. So when you go to Westwood and all these guys, they really are fans. So he try to make sure he give them something while he's there. Also, the main reason why he's doing this and they're putting it out is because he's trying to deaden all of these ghostwriting rumors that he got to have a whole bunch of people writing for him. So Drake wanted to go in there and show you what his work is like. He wants to show you he can put it down. So he went there, and that's why he's putting out these freestyle sessions because he wants you to see him putting it down. Because believe me, there's not a lot of footage of Drake doing freestyle sessions like that's on the internet. The one time he did it with Flex was the time they tried to crucify him because he was rapping off the BlackBerry or whatever, and he was spitting, and they was like, somebody wrote it for him. I've seen countless rappers do that. Quentin Miller just did it wasn't too long ago, just 2-3 weeks ago, whatever, when he did his first interview and he spit some bars, he was spitting off his phone. Hey yo, hey yo, Sino, won't you dip from my life? and ever and ever since then, y'all guys believe anything that guy tells you about Drake. Oh, me and Drake, we cool. He told me to dip from my life. That's like saying Joe Budden is cool with the guys he told, get from my house. And he running and chasing them down with the rocks. And the guy's like, yeah, Joe Budden's my man. We cool. We talk all the time. Now, Snoop had a ghostwriter. What are y'all talking about? Snoop best songs was written by DOC. Now, DOC is gonna say, "Well, I didn't kind of write this," but BS. Doggy Style was your writing. I know your pen when I hear it. Doc wrote that album. He wrote most of Doggy Style. Snoop is a freestyler. He's a freestyler better than he is a rapper. But he has wrote for some artists. He wrote for MC Hammer. He wrote Pumps in a Bump. I mean, Pumps in a Bump lyrically was all right, but Pumps in a Bump just did not fit. Yeah, Jay-Z wrote him a lot song on I think Still Dre. He wrote that for him. But like I said, when it comes to Drake collaborating with another artist, they was like, yeah, but they didn't do that back in the day. That's where it started. The very first rap song, Grandmaster Cass wrote everybody's parts. He wrote the entire song. He wrote for the entire Sugar Hill Gang. One rapper wrote for everybody. That's why you hear hot butter in two different verses. I'm like, man, he just said hot butter, and the other guy said it. Now this guy using the hot butter metaphor. Okay. So now, fast forward to today's time, Drake does a collaboration with an artist, gives him credit on the album for co-writing on the song. Now he has a ghostwriter. Oh my God, he has a ghostwriter. I'm like, it's ridiculous. Drake write for other people. So I'm like, dude, do you know how many people Drake is writing for? Do you know Lil Wayne's career? Lil Wayne career is credited to ghostwriters. Now, Lil Wayne has a tremendous work ethic, but he has tremendous ghostwriters that has changed his style. Shouts out to Gilly the Kid from Philly because he changed his whole style. He went from a Louisiana rapper to an East Coast rapper overnight. Gilly the Kid changed Wayne up to holler at your boy. He went from Woden to holler at your boy. Overnight. Lil Wayne rap style was BG and Turk. They were writing for him. So everything that he had, now Lil Wayne did write too. Don't it's not like that when I say they're writing for him. Is they did their own writing for each one. And Wayne would write his songs and it'd be like, Wayne, you gotta fix this. This is nah. Because Wayne was a little too young to understand some of the stuff he was writing about, rapping about. So they helped him structure the song in a way that makes sense to what they were talking about because they were older. Right after you rack it up and stop, say what, drive it like it's I said, drive it like it's I said, drive it like it's I. Cause I'm a rider boy, touch me, I'm on fire boy, got them trees, the dollar boys, I'm a 70s survivor boy, I'm a chopper boy, I got things that go block up boy. Little Wayne, I'm a Mac boy, kick the game just like soccer ball. Got a wife, better hide a ball. But you catch her at my house, stepping out my shower bar. So when that Lil Wayne came out, then next thing you know, he's good DJ. That my DJ. Good DJ. That my DJ. Everybody was like, that's when the East Coast was like, yeah, Lil Wayne fly, Joe. The niggas ain't lying, the niggas ain't liars, it ain't that a man. Everybody was losing their mind. The Carter one had dropped. And the Carter one dropped with some other, I think Jeezy dropped at that time. The Carter wasn't even thought about. My homie was the first one to say, let me cop that Carter, that Lil Wayne Carter. Lil Wayne Carter grew on everybody. That's a classic album. It was quiet success, but it grew because it had really no big promotion. And when it came out, it was just there. And I'm thinking Jeezy dropped that day because I remember copying everybody's album for people. And I had them before everybody. And the Carter was there, Jeezy was there, and somebody else dropped, and everybody was talking about Jeezy. Or somebody album came out that day. I just can't picture, but it was definitely the most popular album of the whole group. And I had the Carter, the very first Carter. It came out, and wasn't nobody thinking about it. And then they started to play the Carter and was like, whoa, wait a minute. I like this. And the Carter grew on everybody. I had them before everybody. Dude, trust me. I was so plugged in the city, it was ridiculous. In every aspect of anything, I was the ultimate plug. There was nothing I couldn't get. There was nothing I couldn't do. I could get anything at that time. I wasn't even a goon. So I'm gonna teach y'all the difference between being a goon and you don't have to be a goon to get things. Sometimes if you just real, that's it. People can see that. Hustler music off the Carter 2. That was the only song I really didn't like the Carter 2. That's the album we always argue about. Some people I know love that album. That was the only song when I heard that beat drop. Boom. I jumped up. I ain't a word didn't even come out of his mouth yet. He wasn't even rapping yet. As soon as that beat dropped, hey, that's a hit. Knew it. As soon as the beat dropped, I said, oh, this is a hit. You can't mess this up. Couldn't mess up hustler music. But here was the bigger problem. Here was the bigger problem. The bigger problem that they had at that time was we got to get Drake. I mean, not Drake, but Lil Wayne to a different plateau. So, yeah, that what was it, 600 degrees or something? That 400 degrees album that had Fireman on it, 500 degrees. Yeah, that was the worst album Lil Wayne has ever made to date. 400 degrees was Jeezy. 500 degrees was basically Jeezy's next album done by Lil Wayne, and it was terrible. That album was terrible. That was the worst Lil Wayne album ever created. Right, like Charles Barkley would say, it was terrible, Cito. I swear. It sounded like a bunch of raccoons fighting with a bunch of beating drums going on. It was terrible. So, nah, it's just that the times had changed. Things had switched. Lil Wayne is one of the hardest working artists that was in the game. For real. He really didn't party that much as people think. People think Lil Wayne just be kicking it at parties, throwing up red cups and syrup. Lil Wayne, and this is what I told you, here in Chicago, it was a place called Miami Bowl. Lil Wayne was doing a show up here. And I think Lil Wayne was probably the hardest artist in the world at this time. We're there. Lil Wayne comes in. Miami Bowl is like 24-hour bowling. It's 24-hour bowling alley. That used to be the place. And you go in there and you bowl and do your thing, and nobody really bothers you. That used to be my setup. When I used to get off work, I used to pick a chick up, go to Miami Bowl. We go to the 24-hour IHOP because I used to get off work at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. That used to be the end of my work day. So any chick I dealt with was a girl that was up kicking it at those type of hours. So naturally, I didn't have the best of the bunch. These were girls that love to party and kick it and hang out at night. So I picked them up. We go there, Miami Bowl, hang out because it's the only thing open. We go to an IHOP that's open 24 hours. Then you go to the hotel room. That was the setup. Or Miami Bowl, hotel room, IHOP, they go home. Always, sometimes it depends on the mood. Miami Bowl, hotel, you ain't getting nothing to eat. You better eat the chips that was at the Miami Bowl. But anyway, going into this to the Miami Bowl, we're sitting there, and Lil Wayne comes in. Lil Wayne came into Miami Bowl. It was like 4 in the morning, and he's got a bowling ball in his bowling bag that he brought in, and we're playing. And they asked me, do I want to bowl? I'm like, yeah, I bowl. I'm bowling now. So we ended up bowling. And I was probably the only person on the planet who I tried to tell the story to. And they be like, Lil Wayne, man, you be lying, Joe. Dude, he be lying, Joe. Yeah, you don't know no Lil Wayne. So anyway, I'm like, dog, Lil Wayne was there, and I'm one of the only people that knew. Lil Wayne had a trailer. Okay, he drove the entire trailer up there with a whole studio in it, where he just works in there. He just be in there making songs and everything in that trailer, and he comes out and only goes bowling. He's like addicted to bowling. He came right out there, and Lil Wayne could be in the bowling championships. He's that good. Lil Wayne can bowl. That day, he put up like at least a 250, 260, 270. Wayne had like 5 strikes in a row, 6 strikes in a row. I'm like, did they rig this for you? Is it on an easy level where they just knock the pins down? Lil Wayne can bowl, dude. He's like a professional. I guarantee you put Lil Wayne on a bowling court against somebody and they let them do celebrity bowl. And then if they Vegas open it up, I'm putting everything on Wayne. Wayne is addicted to bowling. That boy can bowl. He'll kill that PGA tour. Nah, I'm serious. Lil Wayne could really bowl. He could spin the ball. So yeah, but Wayne can bowl, man. I kid you not. Yeah, I bowled with him. I bowled. We was the team going against Lil Wayne then. But for those who just got here and they want to know what's happening with the topic, yeah, we lost. We lost by a lot. I thought my 180 something was doing something. I'm 180. Ha ha. Almost hit 200. They was like, very good, sir. Yeah, it was fun. But it wasn't that many people in there, so that's why he was able to stay there, and Wayne was able to mask himself hiding behind the giants. When it wasn't his turn, he wasn't like walking around. He would sit down in between two big giants that was standing up. Wayne would be sitting there like this. So unless you could see, unless you knew it was Lil Wayne, you wouldn't be able to see if you were anybody else walking in there. And it wasn't too many people. It was like maybe an old couple way down the lanes. And I mean, Miami Bowl, that was it. You had like 18 lanes going all the way down. That was it, man. They tore that place down, and that was a lot of memories. But for the people that just got here, the reason why Drake is doing what he's doing is because all of these people still try to use the rumor of him ghostwriting, got a ghostwriter and all this stuff. He wants to show you what he could really do, that he's really super talented. And you guys just try to find anything to tear him down. So he's been doing these freestyles overseas with real DJs, people that really love the music. So, and really support. He was showing you guys, like, look, I'm doing this. Nobody's doing this for me. This is me. I'm doing this. That freestyle was written. Most freestyles that people do are written. They're just spitting it off the top of their dome without reading anything. It's coming off the top of their brain. Freestyles is different. The way they freestyle on the East Coast is not how they freestyle on the West Coast. Now, if you say off the dome freestyle, that means you're just making it up as you go. Like King Los, yes, that's real freestyle. That's because he's an off the dome freestyle, connecting lines together and things like that. And when you write a lot, it's easy to do, especially if you're in that process. Is he blackballing them? I wouldn't say he's blackballing them. I'm just saying his foot is on their neck. But ain't nothing stopping them from doing what they need to do. You know what I'm saying? They just don't have his work ethic. They don't have Drake's work ethic, man. That guy outworked all those artists. Think about it. In the past 2, 3 years, where has Kanye been? He's having nervous breakdowns. Put some work out, punk. Put some music out. Where's some mixtapes like he used to do? Yeah, he used to have music out there. Cutting to drug addicts. Nas ain't even trying to he put it, last album was 2012. Teyana Taylor, this is her first album. Pusha ain't put out an album in like 5 years. It's like, dude, come on. Y'all BSing. So you can't really put that on Drake. It's more on them. I mean, think about it. If Drake diss you, you got the greatest press in the world. Pusha T got dissed by Drake. Do you not understand where Pusha should be right now? Pusha should have had a whole new mixtape out. What is he doing? Trying to promote an album that's selling 3 copies right now. And his album was great. But I know Push ain't finna push the album. The most you gonna get out of him is, yeah, Daytona. Ugh. I mean, that's your promotion? That's what you're doing? I'll go to Ye right now and be like, ugh, Daytona. That kind of stuff is heartbreaking to me. It's heartbreaking. And that's a problem, Fernando. Don't you think? Well, it's hard to judge something as an album when they only have 7 songs. 3 more songs. I'm not saying you got to have a 14-song album, but at least give the public 10 songs. I mean, at least 10. That would have been understandable. Pusha T got bars. Okay, well, tell me one. D Mendoza. Tell me a Pusha T bar. Because you think he got more bars than Drake, then you silly. I'm sorry. I can't tell you that. Because all y'all seem to do is sit up there and go, I'll be like, oh, so you heard the Drake song? He ain't write it. I'll be like, oh, the song dope. You ain't like it. Did you like it? He ain't write it. That's their way of saying it's dope. And they can't hate on it. We still waiting for that man to tell us a line, tell us a bar. Oh, somebody else said I did. I just told you a bar. Well, let's see. Okay, I drop every blue moon. I stay away from the YouTube. Whoa, let us all retire. That's the bars that move you. And yeah, you shouldn't be listening to Drake then. That stuff's way over your head. How can you write my wrongs when you don't write your songs? Okay, you got it. I know what you're trying to say, Broken Dreams. You're trying to use the infrared line. He's no, but the bar is actually how can you even he's like, how can you write these wrongs when you don't even write your songs? But those are not the best bars. Believe me. Those bars are not, my God, are these even considered really bars? The other lines he said was better than that. Jeez. Exactly. Adion is not on his album, sir. And you only like Adion because he started mentioning things that were about people's parents and foul stuff, talking about people's children. That just shows you where your personality is in the trash. He couldn't beat him with science, so he had to go ahead and just make it a slop fest. Name a Pusha T hit song. Not one by himself, but that Mr. Me Too was hot back in the day. Nah, the beat kind of carried that infrared. He just knew how to hit that beat. Boom. Infrared. Boom, 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 boom. Infrared. Shoot, man, that was sick. Yeah, I mean, Pusha, y'all make it look like I'm saying Pusha sucks. No, Pusha's good for what he does. The drug dealing rap. That's his thing. That's the drug dealing path, rap, slang stuff. That's why he try to say because he can't make raps like everybody else. So when you can't do something that everybody else can do, you got to make sure what you do is the best thing. Ain't nobody got this drug dealer on Madison Avenue rap style. I'm the king of that. Can't nobody outdo me in that. It's like, dude, we've heard. What about Jada Kiss, dog? We've heard other drug dealing style rappers do it way better than you, and they street dudes and they lyrical. Styles P. You ever heard of him? She Loose. I'm like, dog, you're not even in this. You're better than Ross. Okay. He sold more records than you, but you're better than him. Now, nobody said that Pusha T sucks, but we know he's not in the same category as Drake. As a writer, artist, whatever you want to call it, Drake got his number. Now, I used to believe at one point that Pusha and Drake was like basically on the, like close to each other lyrically. I was wrong. Pusha's nowhere near that level. Drake took his level here. He went from there to here. And I said, oh, he got other levels. Pusha don't. His car can only go to third gear. It can't go no further. It can only go to third gear. He don't have another gear. That's it. Drake pull up in his he'll pull up in that Lamborghini, be like, he'll look over and see Push and that doggone E-class Mercedes and go, is that all you got? Hmm. Sorry about that. Go to a whole nother level on him. He ain't ready for it. This is a Honda. This is a Honda. This dude talking about some, I'm still mad Drake got body. Where's the body? I see Drake every day. Where's Pusha? So you tell me who got body. Have anybody seen Kanye or Push? Them dudes is moving around. You don't see them walking at the airport. Them dudes got on hoodies. They like moving, running into the van. Get them in the van. Get them in the van. Where are they? They ain't even on TMZ. They ain't even walking around nowhere. Where are they at, man? Where are these dudes, man? Y'all talking about? Drake got body, but yet you see Drake everywhere, but you don't see their bodies at all. Y'all, man, I swear, y'all crack me up. Y'all internet fans or something else. If y'all love that man so much, go buy his records. Go download his records. When we talk about Drake, we talk about greatness. We talk about an artist. I can play the Duppy freestyle. I just played the Duppy freestyle the day before yesterday. Now you want to compare bars? You go listen to the Duppy freestyle. You tell me how many bars was dropped in that. They don't want it with that guy, man. You're not even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. That is true. It is true. That's the part that hurts the most, is how true the statement actually is. Pusha T is not even top 5. That's got to hurt. Big Sean is a bigger artist than him. Shot of Prince is a better rapper than him. Jeez, it's serious. Kanye West, they had Common there, they got Nas there. You ain't even top 5 as far as your label talent goes. Are you serious? The audacity, like you gotta be kidding me. Duppy. Now they are really Duppies in the game. They are ghosts. And Ye, I feel bad for because he's from the city. He should know better. Ye should know better. Yeah, that's why he went personal. That's why he said, Drake told you in the freestyle, he told y'all that's why they went to gimmicks, because they scared to rap. And the non-stop song. That's why they went to gimmicks, because they scared to rap. They scared. Push, you scared. You could not rap that, boy. He heard that Duppy freestyle and said, oh, Jesus Christ. I didn't know he could do that. That's why they wanted to try gimmicks, because they scared to rap. You on that TMZ gossip stuff. Where the bars at, Push? You are hiding a child. Now the Wayne Pussy, the thing about Pusha, what makes Pusha great. Now you get in the mud when you got something on that person. Like, but don't go about their mamas, daddies. Unless the mama and daddy is attacking you, you don't bring mama and daddy into the situation. You understand? Mama and daddy ain't got nothing to do with what's going on with you. But to talk about somebody's child and involve them in the song that way, off limits. That is off limits. Because now it ain't about rap no more. Now, why would I make a song coming back dissing you so you can come back and make some money? Now I want to F you up. In instance, now it went from that to now you got to get punched in the face. Because now you just made this thing personal. Now, if you want to go after me and we going back and forth in science. Now, Drake did not diss his future wife. He didn't diss her at all. He dissed Kanye and he dissed you. And he didn't go out to Kim Kardashian to diss Kanye in that song. He wasn't dissing her. He went right after him in that Duppy freestyle. He kept it on the focus on you two. You two clowns. That's who he got. You wanted to bring everybody else in. You want to bring in his daddy. You want to bring in his mama. You want to talk about the cooks and everybody else. Anybody else you can do, but then tell him, don't come out the yay. I want all the curses. Like, dude, you just disrespected this man's baby moms. You disrespected his child, disrespected his mom and father and all that stuff. You disrespected 40, who's dying, and he's suffering from multiple sclerosis. That is a very painful way to live your life. And the man who has never done nothing to you, you disrespected him. So this was gonna go. He pushed it to this level. Talking about some, it's gonna be weird if we see each other. If you see Drake, you better run. If you push it, you see Drake, even right now, I wouldn't feel comfortable seeing Drake. You better run. That man was real disrespectful and out of his mind when he did that. And I was just like, man, that's too far. I mean, when other rappers got to sit back and go, man, is that too far? I don't know. That's how people reactions were because they were shocked. I was like that, like, I don't know about this one. I was like, that's hard. You got to come hard, but man, because the rhyme was the way he delivers it. See, Pusha T delivery, he could say a bunch of nothing, but it's how you say it is what makes it effective. So with Push, the way he dropped those lines, he made it like it really was meaning something. You are hiding a child. Like he came out, he really dropped it and disrespected her and talk about dressing her up for the gram and trying to do that. Make her your world. It's how he delivered that made it effective. And that's the majority of Pusher songs. It's not like he's saying a lot of world class things that are like, wow, that's dope. It's how he delivers it. So he has talent. His delivery is what gets him over. He says a little clever line here and there, but a lot of it is fluff. But it's the way he delivers the fluff, you don't really notice it. But if you go back and dissect his lines, you'd be like, that ain't really that. That ain't. But oh, okay, that's cool. But I knew after listening to that, I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing like Duffy Freestyle. Duffy Freestyle was execution from beginning to end, perfectly structured down. I said, oh, wow. I mean, dog, you talking about some Drake disrespect his own baby mama. Dog, I don't know if you have friends that got kids, but if your homeboy come in there and he got a baby, he mad, he fighting with his baby mom, and he calling her every name in the book, that is not an invitation for you to do the same. Believe me, it goes left real fast. You don't ever do that. Anybody who got a friend will tell you, yeah, don't you get involved and start joining in. Once you do, it goes left on you very fast because they'll make up. That's their baby mom. This is the thing they do. So they'll make up. But then next thing you know, he'll end up telling her, yeah, and then he gonna say something too. And then Now they weird on you. So you don't want to go down that boat. That's because that's 76% on the internet. You should ask them, who album are you gonna go buy, Drake or Pusha T? And they probably would say, oh, I'm gonna buy a Pusha album now, and that'll probably be in the high 70s. And then when you look at the actual sales, and you see nobody went and bought Pusha T's album. See, there's a thing called internet, and then there's something that's called the real world. So when you have the real world, and then you have this internet life, like everybody here act like they care about something so bad, and they don't. They just care to talk about it on the internet. That's it. That's about as far as it goes for them. But not one of them is going to go and download no doggone Pusha T out. They're going to listen to Drake. Why? Because your mother, your wifey, everybody's going to download. Your wifey play and play. You niggas is press and play. Your wifey, your wifey, your wifey. True. You going to play what's hot. You going to play what the chicks want to hear. You going to play all those songs. You're going to play every last one of those songs on Drake album. Me, I've been wearing out Side A and I've been wearing out Blue Tint. Blue Tint is my new song. In My Feelings get like no play from me. They y'all done killed that forever getting any play and from me at all. But if a chick's in my car, we gonna listen to In My Feelings. Kiki, I love you. I'm like, knock yourself out, girl. Knock yourself out. Ah, if only that was true, James Cunningham. I was with one last night and it was not good. Not good night. Is anybody talking numbers in this thing here? Or did I not? Do you not hear me, Giovanni? Yeah, I forgot. You're an OKC fan, so you don't listen too well. You hear what anybody talking numbers when we're talking about Drake. No one's talked about numbers at all. Drake album is better than Pusha T's album. Pusha T has a good album, but Drake album is better than his album. Sorry. Do you need to hear that? Do you need to not hear? Is that a real Nate Rob or a fake Nate Rob? I don't know if that's the real Nate Rob. I'm gonna have to ask her when you going live again, Nate. I was told Drake recorded 50 songs. We heard 25, but Drake had up to 50 songs. Mr. Prince told me that himself. Like Drake had a whole lot of songs to put out. So the freestyles we're hearing is like most of this is all songs he already had done. Like he went off. When the story of Adion went out, Drake was making songs. And see, that's why I say Pusha can never beat this guy. Don't have to do with numbers, sir. Does not have to do anything with numbers. Drake is a better artist than him. He has a better work ethic. Yeah, Nate Rob and I broke up. We got a divorce. Nate Rob's delusional. So we had to split up. Lewis has arrived. Well, congratulations to you, independent guy whose name is what? Kai. Congratulations on your independent success. It's personal between me and Pusha T. No, it's not really personal. K or Key. Okay, Key. That's it. Key. Key just said he did all his stuff independent, and I believe it. Nay, you was only here 3 minutes. Somebody in there must have irritated her right away. That might be the real Nate Rob. You know, Nay only stay on for 3 minutes, and somebody say something that irritate her, and then she gone. Man, dude, you scared me because I'm like, how this dude know my life so much? I probably didn't told you the story. It's like Carcino Hawaiian girlfriend said, I'm like, how you know about her? What's going on here? I'd be like, oh yeah, dude, I probably didn't send it in the story. Maybe it's personal with y'all. Again, they is talking about somebody body. If normally if somebody gets bodied, don't you see them everywhere? Like they'd be out like this. When the story of Aeon was out, what was Push doing? He was doing interviews. Yeah, I'm ready for whatever smoke they bring. I'm ready for anything. Next thing you know, Jay Prince come out. Look at here. Yeah, see, Drake ain't finna get in the pig pen with the rest of the pigs. We don't do that around here. Now, all the other stuff you won't talk about him, that's fine. But disrespecting people's mother and their fathers, that's off limits. And talk about, children and things of that matter. That's, we don't do that. We got too much, man, we got too much going on. So I made the call, said no, don't do that. We ain't getting in there. And so it was done. Just like that. Mm-hmm. All I say is I see Drake everywhere. I see Drake everywhere. I don't see I don't see Pusha and Kanye West nowhere. That's all I'm saying. So who bodied who? Where's their bodies? Drake everywhere. I feel you. Oh, you want to talk to LeBron? Y'all want to talk to LeBron? What's up, people? The king is back in the building. Yeah, I'll do my power breakdown. I seen power already, so I just did the breakdown to let you guys see it later on. I was supposed to make a video, but I ended up taking a nap. I was so exhausted, I ended up taking a nap. Okay, now I was waiting to see who was gonna be willing enough to stick around. For all my super chat brothers, who making a donation today? I got something special for y'all. Boom! Who remembers this? You ready, Cephas? You ready for your rematch? Okay, you know the rules, Cephas. Pick a number from 1 through 60. Do not tell me what the number is. And I will select it and tell you what the number is, Cephas. Do you see your number right here? What about now? I guess he said not close. Okay. What about now? Oh, this is very interesting. Okay, you see it? All right, about time. Welcome to the game, Cephas. What about now? Okay, the number you selected is 28, Cephas. 28. That is the number you have in your head. Then you made a mistake somewhere down the line, Cephas. I'm never wrong. And you know what? I was wrong. You are right. It was 24. Oh, you want a Drake question? Okay, what was Drake's favorite cereal as a child? Go. He's like, I want a Drake question. Y'all ridiculous, Jew flakes. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is his favorite cereal. Jew flakes. Yeah, man, y'all are ridiculous, man. Oh man. What was the name of Drake's first hit song? Vegan Steven with the win. Best I ever had. Who was his first hit feature song? Forever. There you go. Now Drake tried to sleep with Nicki Minaj. What was her excuse for not sleeping with Drake? you know. This is how I thought they did that. None of these reasons are true. She looked at Drake. No, it was the reason she had a boyfriend. Thank you. She was with Safari. Somebody say, man, now you got me afraid of pregnancy. I am pretty moist. It's kind of a little hot in here, you know. Moist used to be a good thing. I don't know what it means. Yo, that's moist. I'd be like, yeah, it's moist. Now they'd be like, he moist. I'd be like, what? What you talking about? I thought this one person was saying it's because she don't remember if she slept with him or not. I'd be like, no, that we ain't talking about Charlemagne. We talking about Drake. Okay, are y'all ready for the next one? Since that's what y'all want to do. I'm waiting on y'all. When y'all tell me y'all ready, and I'll continue. I don't know. Ask Charlemagne, Mr. Chappelle. Okay, Cephas say he's ready to go. We go with him. Now, when Drake put out his album with his head in the clouds, what was the first single off that album? Started from the bottom, now we here. On from the Take Care album. From the Take Care album. Okay, let's see about the Take Care. Let's see how many of y'all know about Take Care. What was the name of the song he was talking about Serena Williams? What was the name of that song? Murph the Smurf. He popped right in with it. Marvin's Room. There we go. Marvin's Room. Now I believe she's dating a guy named Marvin. Guy's like, man, look at this. Look, Marv, I got me a tennis player. Marv's got a tennis player. I still don't understand how Reddit.com works. Now, Drake is known to have smashed a lot of chicks. But it was one chick that he smashed that really hurt the feelings of a guy named DJ Drama. Who is that girl? Did my man come in for the win? Was that my man, Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson said Summer. He came in with the win. How everybody sleep? Oh my God. Everybody was asleep except for my man. He came right up right away like he was waiting. Like, man, I've been trying to smash too. Summer. he ain't care about we was actually. I'll be like, dude, you know it's summertime too. We in the summer. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, but summer. Summer, yo. Okay, where's the girl he took out on the date but didn't smash because he found out she was a groupie? What was her name? Well, Bundy, you would have had it if you said the name correctly. Michael Washington gets it. He said Angela Lee, but yeah, Angela Yee. She couldn't get over her fandom of Drake, and it ruined the whole date. Somebody said Ellen. That would be incredibly crazy and goofy if that was to happen. All right, Young D. Young D didn't got it. What was the first song credited to Quentin Miller being wrote by Drake? That he wrote for Drake as a co-writer on that album. If you're reading this, then it's too late. With my woes. Wow. I thought it was 10 bands. My man said with my woes. So I believe it was 10 bands first. Woes equal problems. Everybody was like, know yourself. But nah, I believe it was 10 bands, bro. 10 bands. Song called Know Yourself. All right. 10 bands, Know Yourself. You all get credit. Quiet Enough. That is tied up there with one of Drake's best albums. Those two albums, the one with his head in the clouds, that's still them his two best albums. All right, who else is ready for some Drake trivia? Not me. Who directed Drake's first music video ever? Who was the director? Honey Toes 2-8 with the win. Kanye West. Way to go. Okay, what song did these Drake lyrics, come from? That's why every song sounds like Drake featuring Drake. I'm straight. There it is. Chuzak with the win. 5 a.m. in Toronto. I Am Mike said he said it first. Well, let's see if I Am Mike is correct. I don't see yours. Okay, let me get this one troll out of the way because he don't seem to be participating. He seems like he just wants to troll. So we gotta get him out of the equation. Now, if he wants to come back and participate, he has the opportunity. You knew that, huh? Okay. What was the record that Meek accused Drake of having a ghostwriter for? What was the name of the record? Uh-oh, Shamichael Lewis with the Rico. There you go. All right. Mike, you were like the last person to say Kanye when it came up. You was like, I said it first. You should really scroll up, dude. You were like the last. If you mean first to the last, you know how many people said Kanye before your name popped up? Now, when okay, exactly. On the Drake album Views, what was the first song released off of Views? Hotline Bling is officially the first song, even though it was out months before. Pop Style was never released. It leaked. And that was definitely not the first one. Nah, Hotline Bling didn't get leaked. It had a music video, dog. And it was out way before Views came out. That thing was like, Hotline Bling. For a bonus round question, what shirt am I wearing? Tony Montana with the win. Season 1 or season 2? Tony, you blew it. This is season 2, bruh. How could you not see this shirt and see? You don't believe that's season 2, bruh? Wait a minute. You're right. It's season 1. Or no, it's 2. All right, it's 2. I had to make it sure. I see the 2 in there. That's 2. Boom. You don't need to see the entire shirt to know what it is. If you know what it is, you know what it is. I can see this and tell you right away exactly what it is. I can see a little piece of this and be like, oh, I know what that is. Oh, James Cunningham want us to cut it off, y'all. So we're gonna just shut it down. All right. James, blame James, man. He want us to shut it down. So we shut it down.